What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy God was back with another video. This is a tutorial on the 2-3, which people have been asking me, how are you so effective with the 2-3 and so on point on defense, especially because this is how to beat those 5 out players that want to sit there and they basically want to ISO you and just go to work on you. And I don't like when people do that. So I want you to play with your whole team. And if you can't play with your whole team, I don't think you're that good. You're not gonna have somebody that can just make a shot whenever I try to help, and I'm down, getting down a lot because I can't beat you, or I have to match every shot you throw at me, because there's no way at all for me to play defense, because the center, if you got somebody like Kobe, he's gonna dunk on Brook Lopez, he's gonna dunk on DeMarcus Cousins, he always gonna dunk it on somebody, and I'm not gonna have that. So I'm gonna play a zone and run around and make you do stupid stuff, so you can either turn the ball over, take stupid shots, or just speed you up and just make you miss some shots that you probably would make most of the time. So let's get into it. So right here, he has Kobe. I play on ball at first. I make sure I play on ball. Jerry Stackhouse is open a little bit. That's why I run out. That's why I got Bill. I hate when they come all the way over there, so I just ran this way. But Jerry Stackhouse goes out, and so see the middle is wide open. That's the one thing that you're gonna give up sometimes. It's the paint. So don't get discouraged when they go into the paint. But you need to take away that 3. And you see Pete Maravich is wide open, Kristaps is wide open. He's gonna have to choose which one he's gonna have to pick. So what I do, switch to KD, I run out to either one, and then Jerry Stackhouse wide open. And that's the bad thing when they get inside and they don't get the bump still, because they're so crowded in the paint and they're trying to dribble through it. They can't. Sometimes, most of the time, they just lose the ball, because you can't dribble through all that. But Jerry Stackhouse is wide open in the corner. Whenever you have to see that, and if you're running out there, you have to jump. There is no way in the world you can contest without jumping, because Kevin Love's too slow. So I jump, I get the get the block, and I have to regroup off defensively. Pete Maravich, he's throwing it to Pete Maravich, where I get James Harden with the hands pushed square real quick. And if he doesn't steal it, he doesn't steal it. But I got KD really, really fast. Look how fast I got the KD. I got James Harden switched. Kristaps Porzingis, Kobe wide open in the corner. I see that, Rob. I see that. You have to see everything whenever you're playing. You cannot play on ball the entire time, because if you do, stuff like Bradley Beal's gonna slide over. He's gonna be wide open. That's one of the things that they talked about. They said to me is they always help. That's why I play off ball sometimes, but it's not the off ball where you just basically letting you just playing as a center and just letting the person like James Harden guard Pete Maravich the whole time. I'm not doing that. I'm actually trying to move and making it where you can't get easy buckets that wouldn't be there if I actually told them don't move right there. Like that's what I hate about the zone. But it's a video game, so they're gonna play how 2K made the game. So I got KD real quick and switched, made him run all the way over to Kobe Bryant, and makes him take a bad, terrible shot. And as long as you just get the rebound, you're gonna give up a few rebounds, and you're gonna not get some rebounds. So it's gonna be away. All right, but sometimes you might get a lot of rebounds as well. Let's pass this. It's offense. Get back to defense. I'm gonna show y'all my defense. My second group, I feel like that's the best defensive group, because they just run around everywhere. Donovan Mitchell especially. But you see KD's wide open, Kristaps is wide, Pete Maravich comes up, he's wide open. And you see what I did? With KD, I had to you had to make them choose what to do. I was kind of slow right there, but he got KD and he's driving in. Right now he can throw it to Jerry Stackhouse, but I'm gonna run back to him. Pete Maravich is wide open, so I had to choose where to guard. And Kobe's wide open too. He's got so many options, but he decides to throw it to Jerry Stackhouse. And see what I did with Kevin Love? I kind of had Kevin Love, and I was starting to back up, but I didn't realize he threw it back, and so I switched to KD real quick. And that's the thing. You have to be able to push R1, the icon button, R1, and you have to know everybody's icon. And you have to be very fast with this. I'm telling you, you have to be very fast. But Pete Maravich is wide open. I think he makes a tough jump shot. Look at this. Look at this. He makes a tough jump shot, and I hate when that happens, but it happens. I make some of those too, so I can't get too mad. So we go back on defense. KD, I have to get back with him. Jerry Stackhouse coming up, so I have to get Bradley Beal. I have to switch back and forth because I hate keeping that middle. I want to keep that middle closed in, because I hate when they just drop right in the middle. That's what people try to do in the 2-3. And you see KD's wide open. Pete Maravich is wide open. KD, both of them wide open. But Bradley Beal, thank God, he's backing up Jerry Stackhouse and Kevin Love. That's a good distance where I can run out there. But KD's open. Excuse me. Pete Maravich is open. Kristaps Porzingis wide open in the corner. I get back on that. I kind of just choose Bradley Beal just so he won't go all the way in and leave KD wide open. But he decides to pass to Kobe, and I think he makes it tough. I mean, he makes an open jump shot, so that's okay. But if I would have switched, I saw that. I hate it's because he led him in an area where I had to run out there. Okay, guys, now I'm gonna show you my bench, and I feel like my bench defensively is better than my starting lineup, mainly because Donovan Mitchell is a defensive pest. Bruce Bowen is exceptional defensively. Aaron Gordon is faster than Kevin Love, and he can jump higher. DeMarcus Cousins is bigger, and he's not taller, but he's bigger, and so he gets rebounds better as well, and he has great post defense just like Brook Lopez. See, that's one thing I hate is when you get nudged off. I mean, it happens on the fast break, happens all the time, and where they just get nudged. Like Jared Wallace just came by. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. James Harden just Jared Wallace just come by, and Donovan Mitchell reacts to it and kind of like nudges off of it. Like, bro, come on. And you see, I think, what was I playing? Who was I playing as? I think I was playing as Devin Booker at first, and then I saw that, and it was, I wasn't ready for it. I was like, bro, what is that, bro? I hate when that happens. It happens sometimes, though. So I think he's going to throw that ball to Jared Wallace right here. But we had sometimes, that's the one thing you got to do is get the ball and run. Get somebody and run. And you see right now, he makes that shot with Jason Richardson. He greens that one. Let's see another one right here. Defensively running around, and Donovan Mitchell, I use him a lot. He has pickpocket, and so I just basically try to go at you with them steals. Great lateral quickness, so that's one thing, but he can get them steals. But here, I had to make him choose, and he chose to go inside. But he had some people wide open. That's the one thing that if they see they can't get the three, they'll just switch. They'll just start shooting the twos, and so right here, let's see what happens right here. You have to be very fast with this zone. You have to be simultaneously moving. That's the main thing. So right here, he has Jared Wallace wide open, but he ends up cutting. So I switch back to Donovan Mitchell, and then who's open? Jason Richardson is open. Wes Unseld is open a little bit just because Devin Booker is behind James Harden. And you see what I do? I kind of switch to Donovan Mitchell and try to. I don't know what he's doing, but he threw the ball to. When he threw the ball to him, I immediately, like, right before he got the ball, I switched on to Bruce Bowen to, try to come get the ball. And you see Devin Booker's coming, and as soon as I see that, I see James Harden is open. I back him up. I start to back him up, playing either that Wes Unseld, making him, if he throws the Wes Unseld, I kind of like play the middle so I can get to James Harden. But he's gonna throw it to most likely James Harden. And you see what I did? He's right there, and I pushed square because I was anticipating him throwing it at that moment. In which he threw it a little bit later, but it was still in the fact that Devin Booker was able to react and get that he was able to get back to where James Harden is instead of being all the way over here. And so see James Harden shooting a wide open jumper. And I also previously I don't know if you saw, but I had got Aaron Gordon, and I was about to come forward, but I pressed square. I think I pressed square too fast, and so I had to. I wasn't able to get there, but Devin Booker was right there anyway. And you see right now, Jared Wallace is gonna be wide open, but he decides to go in for a layup, and that's what you want. You want tough layups, make the defense do things that they would they would not normally do, and you gotta be able to match whatever they bring at you. You gotta be able to match it. If you can match it, the zone will be so effective because if they make a mistake, you just don't make a mistake. You either get an easy two with Donovan Mitchell, which is a dunk, or I get a 3 with Devin Booker or DeMarcus Cousins, Aaron Gordon. It doesn't matter. And you see right here, let's see what happens right here. So he's driving middle, and I have to, DeMarcus Cousins is gonna handle that. I feel like he's big enough. He might foul him sometime, but most of the time he's gonna handle that. And Jason Richardson is wide open. Jared Wallace is wide open. Who is he gonna pass to? And see, no, this is the play where I was talking about Aaron Gordon. I had Aaron Gordon. I pushed square too fast. I was gonna run out there, but I pushed it too fast. Devin Booker is coming in because I knew he was going right there. And that was my best bet because Devin Booker, if I would have tried to back up, it would have been pointless because he wouldn't have been able to react fast enough. So I tried to get Aaron Gordon, but he decided to drive it in. Crazy. That's crazy. But James Harden is wide open, which I think he makes that jump shot. Yeah, he's wide open. So he ends up making that one. I didn't react in time to that. But yeah, guys, the main thing on this is just be fast, see the court don't give up threes. That's the reason I play zone, is to not give up threes and to make you take twos instead of ones. But it's a way where you can contest the twos. You can still contest the twos without giving away threes. That's why I like, because you know when you play man to man and they're 5 and out, it's hard to stop the twos when they just dunk on everybody. But when you have somebody in the paint every single time waiting on them, and sometimes they might not go up to dunk it, sometimes they may go up for a layup, and you can contest that and make them miss and just get the rebound. But it's a way to contest the twos. You're gonna give up some threes, but it's a way to contest those twos instead of just giving him free baskets that are basically unguardable. I mean, they're really just unguardable, and you can't make them miss, and so you can't even get out on the other end on a fast break for offense and get you either a 3 or a quick 2 as well. So guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you found it helpful, please subscribe. If you like the video, like it. Comment what you think about it. Comment if you're having any other problems. I do this on my stream. You can follow it when you subscribe, and you turn notifications on. When I stream, you're gonna see me do zone all the time. And if anybody wants a 3-2 tutorial, I give a 3-2 tutorial. But guys, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Goggles. Let's get these digits.